We started Landcare here about eight and a half years ago. I was bowled over by this Crown Reserve at the back of the village that I came to live in. Began to learn then about how important this site was because of its precious salt marsh, which I gather there isn't so very much left around the lake anymore. The actual salt marsh is formed between the fresh water, which are the streams that come down on either side of the village, and the lake, which is salt, of course. So those two commingle and form a really very special area and a special part of the ecosystem here. Our bird life is fantastic, really. Lots of birds come here. There are many people in the village who are supportive, really, of Landcare, but they're not able to bend and weed and do all the hard work, really. So there are various tasks that they help with. They're a very supportive and happy group, and I'm sure that the village is really very pleased to have us here too. We've got a monoculture of asparagus fern here. That's the basic problem. So we learnt how to deal with that, and by hand weeding when we first started, and to be truthful, we haven't done a lot else because there's an awful lot of it. What's a real joy when you have sort of cleared a patch, you wait a little while and suddenly up come all these wonderful little natives whose seeds have been just waiting to be given a chance. And we get things like, just in this little patch, we've got basket grass, dichondra, the violets, which are just beautiful when they're in flower. We've been extremely lucky in having 2 grants now, which help us. We couldn't tackle such a big area with so few people with limited capabilities unless we had got these grants, which have made a huge difference. We're really very well placed here, and it is a beautiful spot. Villagers still come up to me and say, "Oh, I went for a walk down the reserve the other day. I had no idea what a beautiful place it was. It's so tranquil."